Hello, 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 hello. Greetings and namaste. Good. I have a 30 minutes. I have about 30 minutos to do this thing right here. Listen, I hope you're having a beautiful day. And if you all don't see this video, it's gonna be streaming somewhere else. So hopefully, Taina, how you doing? How you doing? Greetings, 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 you all. Hope you're having a beautiful day. I don't have much time because my kids come home from school in a few moments. I mean, in 30 minutes. I want to speak on a little version of healing, just to speak on healing again, because I think many times we're not aware of really what healing really means. Um, we can see you guys, man. I'm glad that you all are coming by. Hey, MCs, how we doing? Healer Optics, how we doing? Dione, how are you? How are you? Unknown. Thank you, thank you. So I want to talk about something that's very important. And I want to talk about one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to heal. And I'm talking about 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. Why is it so hard for us to heal? One of the reasons why it's so hard for us to heal. Hey, Wendy, I was talking to someone last night or yesterday. And as I was talking to this person, you will notice that your body is about to lose control. Your body gets bigger, your body gets sicker. And this is not just physical healing, but it is included in physical healing. We don't give our bodies attention. We don't give our bodies attention at all. We don't give our bodies attention. And our bodies becomes like kids. They become our bodies become like little children. If you don't give them attention, hey divine toy, if you don't give your body attention, your body begins to rebel against us. And right now our bodies are in some rebellious stages. The pain that we are feeling, we're always sick. We always feel off, stomach pains, headaches, chest pains, hips pain, leg pain, knee pain, back pain. And it's because we are not giving the body attention. And so the body desires attention, so it begins to act out. The body begins to act out. One of the things that's very important is our most intimate moments. We have to be aware of the body. Our most intimate moments, we have to be focused on the body. And intimate is not about having sex, but especially like when we are eating dinner, breakfast, our minds are so far away. Imagine if you have a loved one, a partner, and as you have this partner, when they're around you, you pay them no mind. You don't notice them, you don't acknowledge them. How would you feel? You feel neglected. Imagine when you are sitting down talking and they're not looking at you, they're not paying attention to you. The partner will feel neglected. And I think that's how a lot of relationships get broken from distractions. And so now the body is craving the same attention. The body is craving that same intimacy. The body is craving that same one on one time. And unfortunately, we are not giving that to the body. So healing never happens. The body will get attention, but it's your choice in what type of attention it gets. Because if you don't give it the love and attention, it will act out. Many of us can't heal. The body becomes worse and the body becomes painful, and but we are not in tune with the body. When we eat, anything that you put in your mouth, anytime you are using a gesture to put something in your mouth, that's very intimate. That's very intimate. But when is the last time have you eaten as you focus on eating, as you focus on the present moment, as you focus on where you are at? When is the last time you have eaten a meal and stayed present? Seriously, hey snowflakes, Helena Horn. When is the last time you have eaten and as you were chewing, you was completely present? Many of us, when we eat, is the time to separate from the body. We're in Africa, we're in Cuba, we're in Australia, we're in Japan. We're in a whole different country in our minds, but physically we are here in America or wherever we at. And so healing takes forever. Now we know we want to heal. We know things is wrong with us. We can't. We realize that our bodies is getting out of control. We gain more weight. We feel more pain. We feel more anxiety, and that's because if we stay present, healing happens naturally. If we give the body attention, the body won't desire it from other people. You know, if you give your children attention, if you give your daughters and your sons attention, they won't crave it from that fake man or woman that comes along and manipulate them. Same as your body. The reason why we crave the sex so much, they crave the alcohol, we crave all this other outside influence or this feelings is because we're not giving the body what it needs. And the body needs us. Hey, goddess, the body needs us, but we're not present. Listen, many of us, we keep saying, I want healing. I need healing. I need to be on a healing journey. The first thing of healing is to be present. If you can't be present, healing don't take place because only in the present, healing is. Only in the present, love is. Only in the present, peace happens. And good afternoon. You say you lose weight when you stress? I mean, a lot of times that happens. So what am I saying? The body deserves your attention. The body deserves your attention on a daily basis. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, my body. I'm trying to understand why I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, and I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not. I'm just not doing it. Don't know why. Lack of inspiration. Hey, Jamisha. That's facts, guys. We must stay present. Listen, we give everybody love, but when it comes to our body, we reject it. Do you notice how how we speak about our bodies, man? Jamisha, how are you doing? Do you notice how when we look in the mirror, how we talk about our bodies? And the body is doing everything. The body is seeing, is smelling, is hearing, is feeling, is doing everything that you need to do. But let's look at how, imagine that we speak to our spouses, our friends like that, our kids like that. Imagine if every time you see your child, you're just grossed out. Imagine if, and you don't have to tell your child, oh, you are terrible. They can feel it because of your thoughts, of your vibration. They can feel your vibration. Somebody could know when you don't like them because the vibration that you have, they experience it. Now we walking around, we see our bodies in the mirrors, and we have this feeling, grossed out. How do you think the body is feel? How do you think because you know the body is completely alive. The body is completely present. The body is completely awakened. The body is completely complete. Body is alive. So the body knows all. It feels all. Can you guys hear me? Properly? Let me make sure my internet is on. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know if I'm going in and out. I have a lack of discipline when it comes to working out. Got a gym membership, meal prepped, but no discipline to stick. Yeah, I understand. So much only one live I've watched of you. So many things changing me. Thank you, Mayor DeJeff. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, so good. You can hear me. Listen, seriously, any relationship takes awareness. Every relationship you have to put effort in. But the relationship with yourself is the one that you take for granted. And when they always fail, thank you, unknown. When they fail, we blame them. We're not looking at us. Look at our own relationship. The way how we take, we quick to give our bodies away to people. We quick to feel their bodies. We quick for them to make us feel good. We quick for them to make us touch us so that we can feel. But we don't even do that to ourselves. We don't even do it to ourselves. We disregard our bodies and expect somebody to bring that energy to our bodies, and we're not doing it ourselves. This is your responsibility. Your body is yours. It's something to take care of. Hey, Kels, good to see you. Body is yours. And if you can't take care of yours, how whose can you take care of? Whose would you respect? If you can't respect yours, how can you respect mine? If you can't respect your body, why do you crave someone else's body? See, a lot of us we destroy one. It's like kids. See how we destroy our toy. You see, like I see kids. I have kids. And when they break their toy, they probably did it on purpose. But you know what they do when they start when they break their toys? They want somebody else's toys. When I broke mine, can I play with yours? That's what we do. That's what we do. We break our toys. We break our body. We put it in a place where we don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It's not fun. It's broken. It's tired. It's weak. But then we want to let me play with yours instead. And if you don't play with mine, that's not fair because you should take me for who I am and what I am. Hey, Yasmina, listen to how you doing. That's our problem. We can't heal. Healing takes presence. A matter of fact, I just made a video, and the video says this simply. The video simply says, if you want to be with, well, if you want to be present, get out of your thoughts. Just get out of your mind. God is not in your thoughts. Peace is not there. Life is not there. Love is not there. But yet we stay there, and we don't even realize why we don't have love or peace or God because you stay in your head. The body is completely neglected. The body experiences life for you. The body experiences life in a third dimensional way. It can feel, touch, taste, smell, hear. What more better purpose is the body than that? It experiences and processes life through us, through our consciousness. Yet is the one thing that we neglect. So now the quality of life, if you have a pair of glasses that's scratched up, broken up, the handle is broken, is the tint is falling off, is scratched left and right, and you put it on. What can you see? Nothing. You can't see anything. The quality of your vision will suck. Well, sometimes the quality of our life is based on how we take care of us. Can you hear me? You out there? You're kind of quiet. Am I still present? Can you all still hear me? Quality of life sucks because the body is what processes this beautiful third dimensional world, this realm that we're in. See this realm right here? Do you see this realm that we are in? The body is the tool that we use to process, to decipher, to understand, to pick up, see, to bring clarity. The body does that. You can come in contact with anything. The body will tell you how it feels. The body will, all the hair on your arm will raise. You're gonna feel drained. You're gonna feel excited. The body tells you everything. This is the one thing that we stay with, and this is the one thing that we should always promote. We should always if elevate, and we should always be in tune with is the body. Because without this body, healing happens. Thank you, thank you, Janina. Healing happens when we become present. Relationships are quality. Relationships are good when we don't neglect our partners. Relationships are successful when we are actually paying attention to the needs of our partners. Relationships are successful when we are present with our partners. Relationships are successful when we actually understand what. See, if we stay quiet out of our minds, the body will tell us exactly what it needs. The body tells you what it needs, but you ignore it and say, I need healing. I need outside healing. Why do you need outside healing? Sometimes you need to be quiet. Sometimes you need rest. Sometimes you need to just separate yourself. Sometimes you need to take a shower. Sometimes you got to take a dip in the ocean. The body tells you exactly what it needs. You're just not listening because you are occupied and you are busy. So communication. Hey, Latrell, I'm feeding my. Oh, thank you, Lucinda. So I'm telling you guys, man, healing starts with being present. Presence, presence, man, being present. The body will just be there sitting silently. See, the reason why we gotta smoke and drink and have sex and be in a loud place and all his friends over because we are not. We don't like what the body is telling us. We don't like the message that we are getting. So we distract and we don't take it seriously. You want healing. If you want healing, and it's not just physical healing, I'm talking about healing from relationships, healing from breakups, healing from childhood trauma, healing from all those things, the body. And we don't even realize how much damn stress we put the body in. Every time our minds are traveling 180 miles per hour, our minds are in different places, different countries. The body is going with the mind, and the body can't keep up. That's why the body is feeling tired. The body can't go where the mind goes. The body cannot go where the mind goes. It cannot. So, and you taking the body in all different trips. The body is feeling beat up. It's feeling broken. It's feeling drained because you're traveling. Your mind can't stay still. Listen, you have to respect the body. And when you respect the body, allow the mind to compensate for the body. You stay in the past for hours in your mind. You stay in the past. See, part of healing is to leave the past alone. The past is already done. You can't change a damn thing there. You can't do anything there. Ain't nothing happening there. But the body is there with the mind struggling because in the past there's no oxygen. Do you get it? In the past, there's no oxygen. In the past, there's no protection. In the past, there is currently no protection. There is no peace. There is no God. There is no life. So therefore, your body is struggling. It's stifling. It needs help, but you don't realize it. So you stay in the past because you gotta, your own selfishness. Let me tell you something, right? I just found out the father of my kids is dating someone I know. He's not my problem anymore, but as a woman, I feel used. Listen, as a woman, as a man, if you're gonna choose to feel used, that's on you. You can choose to feel anything that you want to feel. This is what I consider emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Why would I feel this when I can feel that? Why would I choose this feeling used? See, feeling used is your thoughts. You are in your head. And when you're in your head, you are creating a picture or an image. And when you create a picture, the body responds by a feeling. Change the picture. I know, it's so simple. See, these things are too simple for you all because your minds are complicated. Your mind, you have an intellectual mind. You are educated, you went to school, you are intellectual. So therefore, you need something that's intellectually sound, and intellect cannot fix that part. See, your intellect can't go where the spirit goes. Intellect don't go where understanding stands or wisdom. Intellect cannot define truth. It cannot. I don't care how much you try. You cannot use your intellect to define love, peace, happiness, on these type of stuff because it doesn't work. See, intellect makes you cut things open and dissect your food. Intellect, not food. Somebody said food, so I said food. My bad. Intellect would make you dissect the words to make it your own understanding that looks familiar, that sounds familiar, that feels familiar, but it doesn't work. It's not true. You can feel how you want to feel. And if you choose, and before you feel something, I want you to repeat it out loud. I'm choosing to feel used. I want you to repeat something every time you're doing something because when you repeat it out loud, you are realizing that I am choosing it. I am choosing to feel used. Why feel used? Why choose that? I want you to understand that everything that you experience, you are choosing because with knowledge and wisdom, you choose differently. The thing is, we don't have that wisdom. We only deal with emotions and feelings. And in a space where wisdom is not existent, in a space where there's no wisdom, we use feelings in the place. We put feelings in the place of wisdom, and it doesn't work. It's not the same. So when we choose to feel used, choose to feel all these emotions, one of the ones that we feel the most is betrayal. Or you can choose to understand that people are gonna do what they want to do. And when you understand it and it's not about you, you actually could be free. See, you can't be free if you take things personal. You cannot be free if you keep taking things personal, you can't be free. Many of us can't be free because everything is about us. Get out of your head. It's not even about you. It was never about you. That person dating whoever he wants is his choice. It's his mindset, it's his emotions, it's his desires, it's his love, it's his heart, it's not about you. If it was about you, he would be with you. And we have to understand so every time you do something, you can say, I am choosing to feel angry. Then in moment in an instant when you choose those words, I am choosing to feel angry. Well, I am choosing. What else can I feel? What else can I feel? My ex-husband and I was with since 13 is having a baby with another woman. I love him so much and I am so very happy for them. The love I have for him is different for sure. I'm not sure how to explain. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I just broke up with my online LDR. I don't know what it means. 19 years LDR. What does that mean? I'm so broken. I can't think right now. Listen, these things takes a while, right? These things take a while, but you have to get out of your head. In your head, it's familiar. In your head, you know what's in your head? A memory, an idea, a certain picture. Hey, Miranda, is a certain picture in your head. And if you stay in your head, all you see is the same picture. That's why you keep being broken. If you keep looking at something for long enough, that emotion that it brings you, it stays there. If you look at a car, if you look at a car wreck and you see somebody in pain or somebody who's hurt and it's terrible, the more you look at it, is the more you feel this feeling. Sometimes you have to stop looking at it. Well, if you stay in your head after a breakup, I don't care how much years you had, how much time you had, those time has been done. Do you know being with someone? If do you know staying with someone don't change the present? Them 10 years that you had together, it's already expired regardless. So whether you stay or go, the same years has already expired. Whether you stay or go, the same 10, 15, 20 years has already been expired. Your ego can't realize that it plays no role in today. Today's all that counts. Hey, Spice. Hey, Kelly. I didn't know you was there. How do you not take in being in a relationship and the feeling that evolves from the relationship personally? Help me understand. How do you not take not taking being in a relationship and the feeling that evolved from the relationship personally? Hey, Tamara Rose. The feelings are not evolving from the relationship. The feeling evolves from the image that you place in your mind about the relationship. Remember, there's nothing exists, only your perception. The feelings come from your perception. Whatever you perceive, whatever you look at, creates a feeling, creates an emotion. You are looking at something, you perceive something, you drew something in your mind, you create an image of something, and when the image that you created is no longer the reality that you are living, you suffer. All you must do is understand that there's nothing that's change is constant. There's nothing that stays the same. Time will reevaluate, time will reshape, time will everything. Time will listen. The feelings don't come from the relationship. The feelings come from you. It's your feelings. It's your emotions. It's your thoughts. Let me show you something. If you don't create a new image, you're going to be stuck with the old image. And if you hold on to the old image, you're going to be hold on to the old feeling. And if you hold on to the old feeling, you will suffer the same way because you'll be attached to the feeling. You'll be attached to the expectation. And attachment is the root of suffering. The reason why we can't be free is because we attach to the whole image. You don't take the stuff seriously. Do you get upset? Do you get upset? Hey, Kelly, do you get upset because you are eating a piece of cheesecake and the cheesecake is finished? Do you get angry at the cheesecake for it being done? You love the cheesecake. Every time you bite it, you feel amazing. Your mouth you have a mouth orgasm. Every time you bite and chew, you feel amazing with the cheesecake. Or a nice warm chocolate chip cookie. Every time you taste it, you have an orgasm in your body. But when it's done, what do? You accept it. When you admiring the when you admiring the sunset or the sunrise and it's finished and the sun goes down and it gets dark, do you curse the sun? Do you curse the darkness? Do you hate the darkness? Or you just understand the moment is finished? When you're in the ocean and you're swimming on a beautiful hot day and it's time that you have to go home, do you curse the ocean? Do you have to deal with your emotions? Or do you accept that it has come to an end? See, when you're dealing with people, we have this different illusion. The illusion that we have is that people is going to be there forever. We have the illusion that they're going to stay there forever. And the reason why we feel like this is because of these people. And it's not true. You don't feel this because of them. You feel this because of you. And if you can feel it because of you, you can feel it again. It's your feeling. People can feel trauma even when the trauma is not there. Why can't you feel love even when the person is not there? Let me say that again. Let me say that again. People can feel trauma even though the trauma is gone. Right or wrong? Why can't we feel love when the person is gone? You have to understand this is your mindset, it's your expectation that you're suffering. Let me say that one more time. I love you to tomorrow. Say it one more time. You can still experience trauma and anxiety, PTSD when the thing that caused the trauma is gone, when the threat has been gone. Why can't you still feel love and peace when that man or woman is gone? It's the same experience, different spectrum. We have to understand this. Your mind has been messing with you all over all these years, expectations and your own images. If you can feel this feeling, you can feel it again. It's your feeling. You know, everything that you experience is your feelings. You are just used to using someone to bring it out of you because you don't know how to bring it out of yourself. So when you met the right person, that right person connect to an emotion, and that emotion comes out and I need you for this. No, you don't. Learn how to bring it out. Learn how to create the image in your mind that you saw the first time and keep it there, the image that you want to see. Put any image there. I'm on day 2 without Max, trying to appreciate the time we had. Today's birthday, and I'm trying to pick up. I'm sorry, Amanda. I'm sorry to hear that. So, are you saying that we must detach ourselves? Well, the question is, what is yours? What is ours? Helen Lee, what is ours? What are you attached to? It's not yours. It's not that you have to detach. I keep explaining what detachment really is. What is detachment? What is real detachment? Everybody think, thank you, Ashley. See, everybody think detachment is, well, let me do something, let me be with someone, and when I'm tired of them, I can just detach, like I never knew them. That's social media garbage. It's not true. That's social media garbage. Please remove the typical social media trash information from your knowledge. It's not true. The typical trash information that you see everybody posting all the time is not true. It's just trash. Detachment is not because you not like somebody anymore. I can act like you never was there. It's not true. If I touch you, that touch become a part of you. The human being, whatever. If I touch you, that touch become you. If you eat an apple, the apple becomes you. We all we are all spice. Only me, huh? But I was just saying in general. If you eat a banana, the banana becomes a human. That's how powerful you are. Whatever you touch, whatever touches you, becomes a part of you. Do we actually realize that? You know why human beings cannot be alone? Because you are so caught up into the touches and the hugs and the sexual experiences that has become you that you haven't purged yourself to find the true you because you are still caught up in the touches. Do we understand this? Some of us can't stay still because we are me. Some of us can't be alone. Some of us can't be single. Some of us can't be without touch. Why? Because we are being touched so much that we don't know which part of we don't know which part is actually us. We don't know the difference between his touch, her touch, this touch, the mother's touch, the father's touch, because we are intertwined, intermingled with all these things. We got to find your authentic and natural self between those touches. This is very important to do. This is why we need and we crave the attention, we crave the touch, we crave the relationship, we crave the this, we crave because we cannot be in tune with our natural self without the touches. Does that make sense to you all? So detachment is this. Detachment is understanding this. I keep mentioning the same things: the ice cream, the cheesecake, the sunset, the roses. Detachment says this: I love the sunset with all my heart. A matter of fact, when the sun is setting, I'm there. And when I'm there, I'm completely indulged in it. I'm indulged in the experience. I am all in tune with the moment. I am completely aligned with what's going on, with this beauty, with this. I am enjoying this. But when it's over, because I know it will be over. When it's over, I'm okay. When it's over, the next moment is just as beautiful. When it's over, it is perfectly fine. I don't have to suffer the past. It's now the past. But the experience just stays. The memory is created. What you all are fighting is your memory. Or what you are fighting is your memory. That's what it is. It's supposed to be a gift. Hey, Joshua, can you come close my door, please? Can you come close my door, please, Papa? Yes, please. Thank you. While washing dishes this morning, I now enjoy it because Kirk made the realization how ridiculous. That's funny. That's funny. Is that true though? Are you serious actually, or are you just playing? Last time my frequency dropped, um, most of the plants in the house died, and I haven't changed my routine. Just my wow, that's deep. That's a strong realization. Exactly, Miranda. So detachment is enjoying each moment. You have to be brave to enjoy. It's okay. It's like you know why we can't enjoy life because many of us are afraid of death. Many of us are scared to death, literally, of death, because we think in our minds. See, we are the only creation that knows that we must die. So the ants are enjoying life, the birds are enjoying life, the trees are enjoying life. Human beings can't because the thought, I'm going to die. Same thing as relationship. You can't enjoy it completely because you think that it's going to end. So how can you enjoy it? Put that thought away. You can't live in your thoughts. That idea away that anything ends. Nothing ends, even though it does. That messes with my head. I can let go of relationships. Listen, I'm telling you. So when you have the idea that it ends, that you don't want to give it all you have, and when you can't give it all you have, you can't enjoy it. You're playing the hokey pokey. I said the same thing. You play hokey pokey. You put one foot in and then you put one foot out. And you do some crappy hokey pokey and it doesn't work. You can't enjoy it. So the whole time you was just wasted. And then when it ends, you still suffer. You know, many of us enter a relationship, hokey pokey, one foot out, one foot in. So we're not enjoying it. And when it comes to an end, we suffer even more. Even though you didn't even enjoy it because you were afraid to enjoy it. So you suffering twice. You wasted your own time. If you do something and put your all there and be present there, you didn't waste your time. I promise you, you didn't waste your time. But you have to say out loud, you're safe. It's over. Yeah, you didn't waste your time. You did not waste your time. You can't. The reason why you waste your time is because you're not present. So the time is passing by. You always live in the past or in your thoughts. That's why you keep wasting. That's how you waste time in the past or in your thoughts, which is your thoughts. If you live in the present, you can't waste time because you are present. Your presence. Your body is not experiencing love. When you put your clothes on, you don't even do it in a loving way. When you eat, you just chew and swallow. You don't even enjoy it. Your tongue, your lips, your mouth, nothing is enjoyable. Your thoughts are not enjoyable. Your feelings you don't enjoy. Your body, the way you walk, the pains, you enjoy nothing. That's why life is just painful. Life is more painful when you don't enjoy anything. But it starts with you. It has to start with you. We're suffering every day because we're just there. Being afraid to attach, being afraid to detach. We're afraid to attach. And when it's time to detach, we can't. We're afraid to love. And when we love, we're afraid. We're afraid to be vulnerable. And when we are vulnerable, we're scared to death. What if we just be? What if we have no expectation? What if we just live? Everybody wants healing, but everybody thinks it's hard. Actually, it's very more hard. It's more difficult to live a life when you are not healed. Do you see what I'm saying? Listen, hey Tiffany Robinson, listen, hey Novi, it is time to break away from that mindset. It is time to live a life of detachment, meaning you don't have to be attached to everything because you enjoy it. You can love it, you can indulge. If you don't love your painting that you paint is terrible. If you don't love what you do, you're wasting your time. If you don't love what you feel, you're wasting your time. If you don't love what you eat, you're wasting your time. If you don't love what you do and who you have, you're wasting your time because now you are afraid. Take your thoughts captive. I'm telling you, many of us live in our thoughts. That's why we are always anxious. Always anxious. Anxiety is just prevalent in us. Anxiety just is always there. Why? Because you live in your thoughts. Everything must be experienced. As a matter of fact, you go on a date, you in your thoughts. You on a date, a simple date. Your thoughts are here, what he's gonna do, what if he playing games. You can't live that way. That's a terrible way to live. Hey Adrian, that's a terrible way to live. Yeah. I'm going on a date. I hope he's not playing. I hope he's not this. I hope he's not a predator. I hope he's not mean. I hope he's not one of the guys. Then you went on a date. It was good. I hope it don't end. I hope it don't change. I hope you just can't be satisfied. You live in your head. Ain't nothing there but memories. Not the future. Not the present. Just familiar crap. Yeah. I want healing. But if you want healing, be present. Wow. How to be present? Me telling you how to be present is telling you something that that's very hard to explain. Hey Nez, how you doing? Long time to see. You want healing? Start with you being here. Start with the way how you breathe. Start with the way, when you eat, eat. When you drink, drink. When you shower, shower. When you run, run. When you lay down, lay down. When you comb your hair, comb your hair. As you clean yourself, clean yourself. When you're on the toilet, be on the toilet. Give everything reverence. Give everything that you do reverence. Give it the respect. That's why some of us are adults and we can't even focus on what we are doing. I have ADHD. No, you don't. You just cannot see if you focus on one thing and your mind travels to the next, when you catch it traveling, bring it back to what you focus on. Keep doing it. After a while, the mind understands what you are doing. The mind begin to give you the respect. But if you're doing something and your mind wanders off and you stay there and entertain it, then you're teaching the mind how to play games. You're teaching the mind how to be not in the present. You see, you taught your mind how to not be present, and now you hate it. You taught the mind how not to be. See, this didn't come from nowhere. It came from practicing it. See, everything that you do, you rehearse. Everything that you do is a rehearsal. Everything. The way you feel, the way you think, your emotions, you are rehearsing. Yeah, I know when I say you are rehearsing your emotion of anger, what you mean I'm rehearsing? I don't want to do it, but you're doing it. So you say, I rehearse? Yeah, you rehearse every time you do it. It's like saying before, I feel used. I get it. You can feel used. And the reason why you feel used is because you really think. Tomorrow you're still there. I thought you were gone. Thank you. The reason why you feel used is because you have a justification that you think. When you have a justification, when you think that you are justified to something, or you hold on to it, don't you? I have a justification. He was with me for a while, I'm with somebody, so I feel used. Justified, perfect justification. It is just a perfect time to be justified. But does it help you? No. If it doesn't, change the feeling. It's your choice. Hey, Black Love, thanks for being back. Mechanism is protecting you against something you have taught yourself to fear. Facts. Yeah, no, listen, we don't even realize. We don't even realize what we're doing. Oh, thank you, Sani Poo. I just saw you that comment. I respect your intellect and the wisdom. I appreciate it. Thank you. Notice that I am not present. I cannot stay focused. It is terrible. You can't stay focused. You just fight into my stuff. A person who cannot stay focused is a person who resists the truth. If you resist the truth, if you resist, who's the hardest one to stay focused? The ones who resist. And I say this all the time. Hey, good evening, Angela. If you are a person who resists your discernment, when you know you're doing it, when you know what to do, but you find a reason not to do it, you will keep finding reason. Your mind cannot rest. The mind cannot rest because you are resisting what you know that you should do. But I know I should leave. Everything in my body tells me I should leave, but maybe in the future he might change. And then if he change, what happens when I'm not here? And maybe I should be patient. Maybe I should wait around and keep being a fool, because maybe he needs my assistance. And you begin to go against your discernment. Stop going against what you know. That's your problem. See, your problem is not as big as you think it is. See, when you go against your intuition, you begin to look for reasons because sometimes your intuition don't make you feel better. Sometimes your intuition says you got to leave, but the ego says, but is what I know. I only know him or her. I only do this. That's what I want. But that's what I desire. I desire a man like him, a woman like her. So my and your intuition is like, but I don't care. Cut it off. But I can't. So you spend hours ruminating the same thought, the same place, the same idea, trying to find a justification to keep. That's the problem. That's why the mind can't rest because you are finding resistance in it. It's my job that stresses me out, but the money is good, but it's killing me. It's not your job that stresses you out, Jamisha. It's not your job that stresses you out. Believe it or not, it's not your job. What stresses you out? What stresses you out is your inability to manage your energy. We just use reasons. Remember, nothing is outside. Everything is the inside. Nothing is on the outside. And we must find reasons to make what we feel on the inside true on the outside. Let me say that again. There's nothing on the outside of you because with or without stress, you still do your job. So why don't you lose the stress and just do it anyways? You know what to do. It's all on the inside. But naturally, like for instance, he or she cheated on me. Let me find that the justification in my fear of trust. I don't trust nobody else. So let me justify my lack of trust. And when you say it out loud, people are gonna be like, I understand. Because they think the same thing. It's a justification on the outside to fix what's going on the inside. Is that what we do? That's what we do. If you think about it, that's exactly what we do. And if you understand, thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much. If you understand you have a choice, if you start saying, has anybody started saying things out loud yet? I am choosing such and such. I am doing such and such. I am choosing to be angry today. I am choosing to be jealous. Do you say it out loud? Go ahead, say it out loud and see what happens. I bet you become aware. Do you know? And how has it worked? How has it worked? How is it working for you, Angela and Nez? In your sleep, when you're sleeping, the moment, most of the time, the moment that you recognize that you are dreaming, what happens? Tell me what happens. When you are dreaming in your sleep, the moment that you recognize that you become lucid, what happens? Be honest. Be honest. It wakes your ass up. Yep. And sometimes those are the dreams. Those are the dreams that you don't want to end. You're like, oh damn, I don't wake up. Damn it, I woke up. The moment that you are aware of your dream, that you are dreaming, you wake up. The moment I am aware of my emotion, oh shoot. So awareness is the key to change. Wide awake, right? So we have to understand. If I speak out, I am choosing to be angry. Oh shoot, I am choosing to be angry. That don't sound right. That don't sound right. That don't sound right. See, if you understand, number one, you are choosing it because you are choosing to react in anger. That's a choice. If you have no choice, then the Bible is a lie. God is a lie. God didn't make you with choices. You have no. If you are not choosing it, then the whole concept of God is a lie. Because one thing about what you believe about God is that you have choices, true or false. You don't like that because now it makes you look deeper in yourself. It's on, right? Right? It's when you become aware of God, you feel God's presence. When you become aware of the the dream, you wake up. When you become aware of the emotion, you realize, oh, it's the emotion that's acting up. Let me relax. You can choose everything. You can choose. You can choose. When you understand that you are choosing, you take your power back. I can choose something else. Because why choose to be angry? Why choose to be miserable? Why choose to be feel betrayed? Why choose to feel neglected? Why choose to feel all these feelings that you all feel on a regular basis that's not helping you? If you're gonna do something that helps you. If you're gonna do something that helps you. If you're gonna do something that elevates you. If you're gonna do something that elevates people. For real. Thank you, Nancy. You gotta choose. It's my choice. Oh, but you should be angry right now. Angry for what? Look what happened. It happened. It happened. What you want me to be angry? What does anger don't fix it? It doesn't fix it. Somebody asked me last night, Kirk, do you get angry? Yes, I do. I get angry. After a couple minutes though, when I'm aware of my frequency changes, when I'm aware that I have things to create, when I'm aware that I'm still manifesting my creations, oh, let me let this anger go. Oh, it's ain't even worth it. Oh, fix it, Jesus, fix it. Anger changes your whole frequency. I don't want to be in that frequency. That frequency, if I'm in the frequency, I attract things in that frequency. I don't want no more of that thing. If I'm in the anger, I'm attracting anger. I'm attracting people, things on that frequency. And I don't want those things. So let me cut the anger. Let me block the thing that's coming. Let me change my frequency, put something. I don't have to, listen, I don't have to keep doing the things that I think that, you know what I'm saying, that I should feel. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't have to feel mad because you pissed me off. I don't have to feel jealous because you with someone else. I don't have to feel hate because you said something to me. I don't have to feel sad because you're gone. I don't have to feel I don't have to feel anything. I can just plug in my feeling that I want to feel and paint a beautiful picture. I can paint any picture I want. It's my mind. But you're lying to yourself. That's good. That is good. Because after a while, each lie becomes a fact. Do you know each lie? Sometimes you gotta figure. You know, when I was a soldier in the army, one thing that we practice: take it till you make it. Because when you have that emotion and the feeling, you attract it. You don't understand. You attract it. Put some enthusiasm behind it. It comes to you. I don't have time to be feeling all these feelings. It doesn't do me good. It doesn't make me feel better. It doesn't make me feel anything. Healing is a choice. And yet, healing is natural, even though in the present, it happens naturally. I would catch myself thinking about something I had no evidence of. I would remind myself, you don't know if that's true or not. You're reaching before you know it's causing unnecessary anger. That is true, Miranda. That's what we do. Linda said all the time, God is good. But Miranda, that's what we do. And I think that's why we suffer the most because we stay in our head. I can't live in my head. That place is too small. In your head is too small, man. I can't live in there. That's why we're anxious. That's why we have anxiety because you're living in a small space. Unknown you left, huh? Sometimes, yeah, staying in your head is not a good place to be, especially when your head is not that prettiest place. What is our choice? So I think maybe it's time. Everything we do, let's do it. If you eat, eat, eat. If you eat, be there what you're eating. As you chew, experience all your taste buds. Experience the flavor. Do you know if you eat while you are present, if you are present while you eat, the food tastes differently? Do you know the reason why we are not present while we eat? Just because two pieces of bread, just because two pieces of bread comes from the same bag, when you eat one piece, you expect the other one to taste the same way the next day, but it doesn't. It's different. Catch yourself and tell yourself to not react without evidence. Yep, that's all within you. That way we can work on ourselves and not worry about anyone else's body. Yeah, snowflakes. If you have a bag of bread with 25 slices in it, don't come back tomorrow with a piece of bread and eat it and assume that it's the same. It's not the same because you know what's changed? You have. You have changed. Your mood changed. Your thoughts changed. Your body changed. Your water changed. Everything changed. You can't be experienced the same twice. Do you not know that? And since you can't be experienced the same twice, nothing can be experienced the same twice. So, in other words, don't face what I'm feeling. If ignore it, it will get better. No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate you. Hey, Saint. Hello, Sharon. I'm not saying to don't face what you are feeling. What I'm saying is this: a feeling. This is what I'm saying. A feeling is the record of your past. Feelings are records of your past, like trauma. If your mind go to a certain place, the feeling comes back. It doesn't mean just because the feeling is there, something's actually happening. Sometimes nothing is happening. The body just brings back the feeling, like hunger. The body brings up hunger. Why? The body brings up you being horny because you know if you never had sex, you don't know what horniness feels like, or you don't know what sex feels like. So if you had sex and you had sex every day for 6 years with your partner, the body gonna bring back the sex because it's used to it, right? So the feeling comes from a past experience. That's what feelings are. Past experience. Feelings are from past experience. Sometimes you have to understand when you have this feeling, there is nothing going on, but the feeling is there. You have to have the knowledge to say there's nothing happening. It's just my thoughts. Because the reason why feeling stays is because you see how you are never present? You see how 95% of the times you are never present? 95% of the time, even when you are driving, you are never present. You drive into work, you drive into work every single day. You know the place, your eyes recognize your hands, your arms, you know the drive, and you can drive and not be present. You can't. So after a while, the body takes over because the body has its own mind. Do you know that? The body has its own mind. So sometimes this mind is somewhere else, and this mind is somewhere else. This mind is driving. And when something happens that is not aware of or is not used to, like if a truck comes in a lane or a car slams its brakes, is when this mind takes over and say, hey, put me in charge. And then you focus on driving, right? Because the body has its own mind. The body has its own feelings. You have to identify each feeling. You have to say what the body will tell you exactly what's going on. The feeling sometimes distract you from what the truth is. The reason why you are never present is because your mind is always thinking. And as the mind is always thinking, you don't realize what the mind is thinking because it's the subconscious mind. It's the background mind. It's the background noises. And as the background thoughts, the average person has 60,000 thoughts a day. If I ask you what you think about all day, you will not know because you are not aware of your thoughts. Because while you are thinking, you are literally unconscious. So we stay unconscious 95, at least 95% of the day. While you are unconscious, your thoughts are still working. As your thoughts are still working, they are still attached to your emotions. And as you begin to feel all these feelings, it's the background noise that's causing them. Does that make sense? You my mom explained it. The feeling of sex to me when I was 16 is early. That's hilarious. I wrote about it in my book. I have to tell you. Okay. Thing, mind, everything I need to do all that um, work before I get there and didn't even know I was already halfway there. You get rid of the feeling by reminding yourself that you're reacting to something from the past. Yeah. You gotta tell the mind, listen, you gotta tell the mind, hey, nothing is happening. Relax. Tell the feeling, hey, you all right? But instead of doing that, we find reasons in the present life for the feeling to be there. Oh, well, I think it's there because this person said this. No, it's there because it's used to be, it's programmed in your body. How do you explain feeling every emotion extremely and have weakness in palms and feet all the time? Weakness in palms and feet all the time. And one inside. What's your favorite color? Do you like red? A one inside. Do you hate red strongly or do you love red? Are you afraid? Does red look weird on you? Good Spice. Your favorite color is orange. Huh. Next question. The one inside. I don't know who you are. The one inside. Have you ever been sexually abused or physically abused? You love red, huh? Hmm. No? Hmm. Do you feel protected or scared? Do you feel protected or scared? Do you feel always anxious? Unprotected? Fearful? My mom just called while you were reading my. Scared? Scared. Do you have problems with your money? Do you have financial problems? You have always scared. Do you have financial issues? Worried about where you're gonna live or eat or where? No, no, seriously, no. This is serious stuff. No, this I'm telling you, this is not funny. It's not a joke. Remember, I listen. All these things are connected to something, and if we find the connection, we can break it. If we understand the connections of all things, we can stop them. And a lot of times, somebody who's always scared, a lot of times, if you're always scared, anxiety is prevalent in your life based on finances, your relationship that has changed, finances, where you're going to live, what you're going to eat, your security needs. And that's what I was asking. Because a lot of times, there's a reason. It is. It is tomorrow. Yeah, it is. In fact, if wounds will show up in your money habit, yes, it does. I'm always in need of something. Yes, exactly. I'm telling you, listen. So that's why. That's so your root chakra, your sacral chakra, that lower area chakra is all imbalanced. That root chakra is acting the fool. And that's what's causing that. Remember, everything. What happened? Huh? She called you a scaredy cat? Go. So why are you so mad? Why are you mad? Hurt your feelings? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. She said, when people say something, it's not always true. Do you think you were scared again? Then it's not true. What you crying for? Because I want to pick up the fly. Oh, then I don't like flies either. I don't like touching flies. Ew, that's disgusting. No, that's disgusting. Okay. Let me go over here. Let me go. Let me get over here. You all, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Let me tend to something before I have a meeting in a few minutes. It's okay, Mama. Generation issues will show up in your finances. Facts, facts, facts. That is true. That is true. Listen, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being on here. Thank you for, you know, I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Peace.